Hello. It's that time once again. It's time for maybe the finale of Freak City. We'll definitely be beating the game today. I don't know if we'll be getting every exit. I think we left off with like 60 something. So maybe. But there are some tough ones coming up. And we've already experienced some tough ones, so we'll see if we get to this. But I am excited to keep moving forward. The song is a song you will hear later, because I know it's on a level we have to play. So I hope everything's all right. I set everything up in like 5 minutes because I had to go do something before stream. But hello, I'm here. I'm just gonna type. Hang on. There we go. The good old E. You know what's up. Let me do this. There we go. So last we left off, 63. Oh, fuck, it still doesn't work. I don't know what their problem is. You know what? For this stream, since this is the last one, I'm going to put that up the entire time. I'll show it big for right now. I really like it. But we'll put it like right here. So it's not intrusive. We'll put it in the bottom corner. It's good. Alright. So last time, I'm here because I was doing something. But we should be fine. Let's do Ball Maniac actually, since we're here. I can show the update I did the Ball Maniac. So there's these little vine pieces. If you see them, you can get a mushroom if you stand next to them. And so that just adds a little bit of, a little bit of protection in this stage, because it's fucking tough. Also, there's another one. Fuck. I promise I won't spend too long on Ball Maniac. Even if I want to. Ow. That guy flies solo. I love that the mushrooms also go at the pace, the same pace here. Stream won't load for you? I'm sorry to hear. You probably can't hear me say that. Fungus. Fuck. Why'd I do that? Oh, okay. Not getting that. It's the invisible mushroom, so you have to get, like, pretty far into it to have the mushroom spawn. Whoa. Ah. I think I mentioned when I first showed this level, but this is Tetris music. It's from a Tetris game, and I enjoy it very much. Ow. Whoa. That scared the hell out of me, Oracle. I lost! Shit. Dude, 7? That's crazy. That's 7 whole days. That's 7 whole minutes, even. Probably more than that, if I had to guess. It doesn't even show those in the chat, does it? Just know that Oracle has been here for 7 whole streams, and probably longer than that, because I think they only started doing this shit like, I don't know, a week ago. Ah! This is one of those levels where I'm just like, yeah, this is the perfect song for this. Did you always be wasting that mushroom? How's it going? We just started, so it's going pretty good. Ask me again in like an hour whenever I'm still on this stage. Nah, I think we'll beat it soon. And in all honesty, I hope you're doing well, Mark. We get the moon. Oh, dude, hidden. Oh, what? That's new. Never done that. Holy shit. That's crazy. Oh, what? Jump! 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 We did it. That's good. So I kind of like having the mushroom. It's a little bit of added protection. I could do it without it. I have done it without it. But I think the mushroom's a good addition. Also, new lore, new cutscene. The football-obsessed gang disbands, and the bridge is safe for all again. Thanks, Mario. Dude, Mark, also with the 7-stream streak. That's crazy. Well, since I'm here, I might as well do one oil panic, right? Let's do that. I also have a list of levels I wanted to revisit. I'm gonna view that really quickly. Where... I have so many documents on my desktop, so I don't know if this one is accessed. Do I have anything here? I just have one that says the name of a level. I don't think that's it. List of levels to revisit. Okay, we got these. Ball Maniac, we've done that. And then there's just Inchworms, Oil Panic, and Accelerating Sky, which are the levels I didn't beat. So let's try. Let's try to beat it. We will make progress. It's only been 9 minutes. I don't know why I'm like, please believe me, guys. Alright, it's going slow. It's good. Oh, that's oil. I fell in the oil. I love drinking oil. Shit. I don't know if I should be spinning. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. But still. Ow. I'm back in the zone of listening to this song, so I don't care what happens to me. I once described listening to this song as the gif of the scene from Tom and Jerry where he ascends to heaven. That's what I imagine the music was. And honestly, if I'm to go to heaven, and I'm not here to like, you know, I'm not here to assume anything, but if heaven is a place that I'm going to go, I would hope that I get to hear this music when I go there. Holy moly, holy... That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. Let this be the one where I win. No! That's so sad. That's so sad, man. I kind of threw there, I'll be honest. They have like a delay that they can enact before they teleport in. I've noticed. I don't know if that's like only a certain number of them can spawn in at a time or what. It's so sad that Super Sponge is just like not a good game because it's got such a good soundtrack and the world needs to hear it. I think the world has heard it a few times from me and other sources. I think everybody has pretty widely recognized that it has an awesome soundtrack. I wonder if you can jump like over these guys without alerting them. Oh, ooh, that's a bad one. So the way I'm looking at this right now is I'm gonna try to beat these hard levels, and if I don't, then I will, beat the game, and then there will be a bonus where I just go until I beat the rest of them. So we'll see how well that works, but it should be fun at the very least. That's all of them spawned on the right side of the screen. That's kind of... There we go. You can't go under it. God, why did I do that? If you spawn them in, like, right when they're on the right side of the screen, they'll almost certainly spawn on the left side. Meaning you can die. You can die to this. Ow. Whoa, whoa! The only bad part is that these guys will stack on top of each other sometimes, so you won't be expecting the secret second bullet. The little flame. Oh yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of them. But I think it makes sense. Because they're coming out of the ooze, the oil. Ow. Today's been a long day. I woke up kind of later than I've been waking up. I woke up at like 2. But then I hung out with my buddies all day, and we watched Pixels today. I wasn't sure how I was going to, break the news to anyone. Fuck. But Pixels, it's not a good movie. There's like no semblance of good of it, like in terms of the characters or anything. But it was probably just being with friends that made me laugh at certain things, but I was not prepared for the reveal at the end of that movie. It does have Pac-Man and Donkey Kong, and I'll be honest, I really did like the visual of like the pixel characters. I don't know, I like the style they went with, but I feel like a different movie could have done it really well. Obviously, because they didn't. It's based off a short film. Yeah, it was like the Tetris thing. I know the tiny Tetris thing. Which shows up in the movie for all but, I don't know, 2 seconds. Imagine if their fireballs could like clink off of the pipes or whatever. I think that would make this level very easy, actually. Yeah, there was no hope there. I could have gone under. This level is... it's difficult, but it's also very manageable if you know what to do. And the thing is, I used to know what to do. I used to have a route I would do to get through this. And now I just get lucky. Why'd I jump? It's like Magic Koopa Magic, where it'll always shoot above you, even though that's not the case with these guys. But it's like the fear that puts in your head. You're like, oh, I have to jump, it's gonna hit me, and then you'd end up jumping into it. Ow. I only give this a couple more attempts, but I do love this song oh so much. You have no idea. I think you have every idea. I think I've talked about it so many times. You know exactly how much I love this song. If I were a different kind of level designer, I would make one of these pipes go to a secret zone. I would make it go to like a secret second area, and then you'd get a secret exit. But there are no secret exits in this hack. Technically, there's 2, but that's only because I end up using 2 key exits, which are automatically counted as secrets. But in my book, they're normal. They're normal exits. Cease. Well, you get caught up in it right there. Why? Okay, one more. One more good one. I want to get somewhere far before I perish. Oh, it's crazy. Was this the one that I proposed you couldn't stand still for too long? At least the idea of it. Oh my. Huh. No! Ah, oil. Okay. I don't know why the oil kills you. I think, swimming in oil would not be like good for you. I'm not a knower of what oil can do to you, but I assume it's not good to like touch. I always imagine it'd be like burning, but I don't know. I've never held oil in my hands. I'm not a oil miner. I don't have a drill that excavates the earth. I don't have a hard hat. I don't I think I'm thinking of tar. I think tar sticks to you and is like very not good. But oil is kind of like that. I know kerosene, which is not oil, but I know kerosene has like a terrible smell that'll stick to you for like ever, unless you shower. Alright, one more. One more, doesn't matter how far I get, one final. I'm sorry, 8-Ball. I don't know what happened to your computer to make it suck shit, but I hope to see you again someday. The family. Fuck! The auto scroll got me there. Alright, well, we'll just have to come back to Oil Panic some other time. But now, We have 64 exits. We can go to the mountain levels. Did we do all the mountain levels? Oh, we're approaching inchworms, so I have to at least attempt inchworms once or twice. That's the law. That's the legal law, is you have to... Dude, that was crazy. Imagine if I went all the way. No one could imagine if you went all the way. I was so excited. My heart was like racing. I think I faltered under pressure. I think that was a Summoning Salt like classic moment. I think that I could hear the home music. Even a baby could do it. Even a squiggler, like a baby wiggler. But I did get very, like, not very good at this stage, but I can get to the second island, or second treehouse with relative ease. Of course, sometimes I'll mess it up, but, you know. Because I practiced this stage for an hour. Ow. Egg, you're always going and getting a snack. You love your snacks. And who can blame you? Right now I have another cherry limeade. Ah, shit. That I'm going to drink when I beat this level because I remembered I have it. I don't have any snacks though. Ow. I love Kirby music, holy shit. I'm that one guy who's like, listening to a Kirby soundtrack for the first time. No, bro, you didn't bounce! Bro, you didn't bounce, Mario! Bro! I'm Luigi now. Why didn't you bounce, bro? That's it. Hell yeah. Love that. Pop that shit off. Why can't I? It's a twist off. Why am I struggling to open this? There we go. That one like had so much like white, like a fog in it. Whatever you call that. When you open like a glass bottle, it has like that fog in it. That special fog. It's good. It's awesome. It's awesome sauce, some would say. Always struggle with twist offs. Yeah, but like every single one I've had of that, because we got what, an 8-pack of them, and every single one has been fine until this one. That hurt my hand. Like I can look at my hand, like damn, I scratched myself there. Anyways, that went really well. That was yeah. Oh, now we got to do Accelerating Sky. At least once. We have to do it a couple times. That's the law. Shit. That is the name of the OJ card. That's what I named it after. Because I just thought that sounded cool. I have no real attachment towards the OJ card. I have no attachment to any of them aside from Hootenanny, which is a card that I made, or at least modded. Uh, what's the other card? I like Dinner. Dinner's fun. I think that's another modded card though. I don't know what it's actually called. Fuck. Oh, is it just called Dinner? That's good. I think that was it, by the way. If I made it past that moment, I think I would have won. This level's not long. It's just you kind of have your moment. Fuck. I love that guppy. You gotta prepare. Gotta prepare. Oh, okay. This is another level where I'm like, yeah, the music choice was baller. Because this is the song I had in my head the entire time I was making it. The thing is, I've only played Omega Ruby. I've never played Emerald all the way through. I guess that's not entirely true. I did a randomizer playthrough of it once. Damn, I should have spun. I keep forgetting you can spin jump on the Resnors. Why'd I jump? You can just duck that. Oh. It's one of those. I mean, it's like with any fucking game. Is your first couple tries are awesome, and then you struggle for like an hour to get back to that point, and then you win. You know, this level would not be the same without this fuck ass fish. I love this fuck ass fish. OJ is a fun game. It's a fun game when you play it with friends and not like if you were going to play it random, because I feel like that would be a completely different, like, maybe torturous experience. I personally would not want to play with random people. That is Big Bertha, yeah. Or Boss Bass. Are you a Big Bertha or a Boss Bass truther? I think either is fine, but they call her Big Bertha in the Mario movie. So I think that's what side I stand on. I think I stand on the side of the 1989 Mario movie. I don't think that's when it came out. When did it come out? It was like 93? Because Yoshi existed, yeah. We're living in the world where the 1989 Mario movie didn't ever come out. But fuck. It just sounds good. I don't know if this is using samples from Pokemon, or if this is unsampled completely, but I like this iteration of it a lot. I also want Thwomp Stompers in real life. Unrelated. You ate me. I was prepared to duck because of the music. I was prepared for the, like, ducking mode. What? It took me. I didn't even realize it took me until it did. Stop! Stop taking me! You're weird. You're weird, bro. Yep. It's taking me. Alright, one more. And then we go to some new levels. Because the world must see the new levels. Whoa! Okay. That's We'll come back. Don't worry. So what do we got? What's on this list? Inchworms we can remove. Oil Panic and Accelerating Sky we have to revisit. There's 3 other levels that I made changes to. I added a checkpoint in Sewer Rats. I don't think we need to see that. Twinkling Tides, I just removed the hidden blocks in. I didn't actually change the level. And then Crab Canyon, I adjusted the HP of, so let's go down there. Just for fun. Also, my notepad is blocking the chat, so I have to do that. There we go. Whoa, no. I hope that this version, I might mess with the health more if it is weird, but I tried it a few times and it seemed fine. You just kind of have to get, you know, good with your rocks. Because look, they're already in yellow mode. I think it's 4-3-3? Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's just when they're in the first phase, they throw so dang slow. Is that sometimes you'll get lucky? Ow. Sometimes you'll get lucky in killing them, like early, and then sometimes you would get extremely late ones. And so I kind of made that better, hopefully. Throw that rock. Like, that's unfortunate. I love that the crab gets stuck there until it gets, like, sucked into the wall. I like to think this level and Oil Panic are connected, since there's, like, oil here. And they are kind of near each other, technically. Might be over. Maybe. Oh! I got by the crab there. I did beat him. I've beaten him twice now. So I think this is fine. Personally. Oh. Goddamn claw grip, dude. Or claw glip. I think his name got mistranslated somewhere and his name's Clawglip. I think that's in the credits of Mario 2. I know I've seen it as Clawglip before. Damn. Careful. And this is like boiling oil. You see it, it's like boiling oil. The ones in Oil Panic are not boiling oil. His name's Clogbane. That's another awesome, I'm going to get that, but no one else will. So hell yeah. Give me a high five. I'd give you a high five, but my controllers are in the, you know, my hands are my controller. You kind of want to dodge these. Stop. Nice. And then there's the moon. a little rude moon never hurt nobody. It's fine. Anyways, that level's good. I can remove that from the list now. And then I can show Twinkly Tides just for a minute. It's just I removed. Actually, no, I did make substantial changes to this. I made since one could technically go underneath the stage with the assistance of, you know, swimming. I made it so instead of it being tortured by hidden blocks, I made it so I wish I could show it, but these sushis are a little rude. I made it so the bottoms of these mushrooms hurt you, and no one's going to intentionally swim like to the bottom of these areas unless they're trying to cheese it. So, you know, I think that's a good change. So I can remove those from this list. Sewer rats I'll show, I guess. Just, you know, just to officially cross it off the list, because it's right here. Oh, there it is. But literally all it is, first off, we gotta kill this guy. Nope. Yeah, I'll just show it. It's after this guy. There's a checkpoint. And then if you die, I think it's right before. Yeah, it's right on the bridge with the guy. So you can just do that. So that's good. And now, we actually get to go to new levels. I'm sorry I wasted 40 minutes. Well, no, I beat 2 levels. That's good. That's good progress. So, what have we done here? There is 1 level to do here, and that's Pillars of Fear. This text box says, show your courage. Not a very useful, helpful text box, but, you know. Damn it. Ow. Oh god, what is wrong with this? This stage specifically breaks my D-pad. What's up with that? This happened last stream, too. What are you talking about, man? Like, it hasn't done that at all in any other stage. What is the deal with that? I think I was gonna add a checkpoint here. I did this, so when it bounces high, it kind of lingers up in the air a little bit. Do you have an Uber ASM applied to this level? I can check. Let's check. I'm pretty sure I don't, but let's look. This is level 117, so let's check together. 117. It's just the wall climb ASM, so that you can wall climb. But if it were happening in this stage, because of that, it would happen in the other stage, where I have this. Anyways, back to this. Hey, why'd you hold down, brother? That was weird. You're behaving strangely. I think it's my controller. It has to be. That's such a strange thing. It's like when I die, it does some weird things. What? And now it just held down. What is that? What are you doing? I can only hold right now. I can... Are we good? Are we good, video game? Can I play the game that I made? It's strange. It's weird. And I want to get to the bottom of it. I don't want it to be a hack issue. I would cry so hard if I came this far and that happened. Could you imagine? Bounce. Bounce, bro. Bounce big. Bounce big. Dude! Hang on. No. It just wouldn't touch it. This be a controller issue. Whoops. Ah, yes. You need full bouncies off of it. I really like the look of this stage. I remade this stage in its entirety, because I didn't really like what the original was. I don't even remember the original, but I believe there is an old version that has the original on it. There's the moon. I thought that was cute. Whoops. Whoops. I just jumped over it. Whoa. Whoa. I can get a 1-up here. This is a life farm. Good thing good thing this hack has lives. Damn it. I think I gotta jump from up here. Ow. Damn it. There we go. Oh, since I'm wall climbing, it doesn't reset the 1-up counter. Bing, bing, bing. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Let's do it like this. Nope. Let's do it like this. Bing, 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 bing. Bounce high. Thank you. Got a whole jump there. There we go. I did not... It, like, made it so I couldn't hold right there. It's so weird that it's this level specifically. I don't know if it's, like, because of prolonged play or something. Because I've been using this controller since last year for most games. So maybe it's finally just wearing out. And then for this final jump, you gotta sync it up. You gotta sync it up. There we go. Guess who didn't grab the pillar again? That's right, my controller. There we go. And then you get up here. So I really like that level, but my controller did not allow me to show it to you in a way that looked good. But that's fine. Let's go down now. So that's all the stages here. And now I'm going to show you these two. So this is the Sky World. We've done the forest, we've done the cave. This is the final submap before the last one. So let's do Montgomery's Comet. This is a level I really like to run through often, so I'm just going to try and be slow and take in the atmosphere. There used to be a text box that would be like, the Montgomery Comet only happens once every 100 years or something. And it's like, lucky you. And basically, it's like another one of those Night of the Gompers type moment, except this happens every 100 years. And it makes all the Monty moles go fucking insane. This is my third mole level. Can you guess what one of my favorite Mario enemies is? But but I really like these guys. You just kind of party with them. And then, once you get to a certain point, Montgomery Blast! Holy shit, Oracle, you timed that so perfectly. Holy fuck. Also, there's a fun fact. I'm gonna beat the stage first, just to, you know, save the fact that I did it. But I do want to show you a thing that happens, or a thing that can happen, that will be outlined in a document as a warning. Just because it's another thing I don't know how to fix, but it's another thing I find somewhat funny, so I don't, you know. And it's also not harmful to the player. It's not like gonna corrupt your save data or any shit like that. As long as it's not like ruining a game for somebody, and if I find it funny enough, I'm keeping it, you know? But a thing I learned with this pile is that if you just do this, you know, this is a life farm, if there were such a thing, but if you do this for long enough, which would never happen in a normal playthrough, and then get the goal, it can cause things such as taking you to the title screen, not beating the level, or causing a game over, which is not a thing that can happen. So, it can do some weird things. And so that's why I saved, because you just start right back here. But typically, it would just take you to the last level you beat, obviously. Last level you beat and saved. So if you never saved, if you're like, ah, no, fuck saving, I don't want to save, and you did that, if you specifically chose not to save on any of the levels where they prompt you to save after every level, and then went to this level and killed a billion Monty moles, I think that's your fault at that point. You know? Anyways, here's Goon Squad. This is a fucking insane hard level. So we'll see how well I do. Also, you can get a... This moon is very difficult. Okay, it wasn't that difficult. But it is pretty tough. Fuck. I do not know how long it will take me to beat this. But, damn. Okay. This level has a cutscene when you beat it. Damn. The baseballs were there, so I got scared. There's also a famous going to the left stage, of which there are like 3. Whoa. That like sucked me down with it. That was crazy. Ah, I didn't go. This is this is Crash Man's theme, I think, from Mega Man. Ow. I use a few Mega Man songs, so I get them confused. A lot of them are really good. Most of them, in fact. Oh, that one's crazy. Oh yeah, the J-Eazy song. One of these chucks, I don't know if it's like you like manipulate him or something, but depending on your jumps, he'll either throw double or he'll hold his throw to like trip you up. It's fucking weird. Also, I'm not used to that guy disappearing constantly, but he reappears just in the nick of time, so it's fine. Fuck. Also, note I made it really far in one of my first attempts, and then here we are. See, he'll like delay his throw. It's weird. Oh, I didn't hit it. This is a very slow. This is like the rolling ballroom from SpongeBob game, but it's rolling Goonie room, and you have to walk with the contraption. The double. The only gripe I have with this stage is having to wait right there. But if you don't wait right there, then everything else is off sync. Oh my god, why'd that wait so long? There we go. Stop! That fucker! That guy sucks. Let's be honest. Everybody knows that guy sucks. So I don't gotta sugarcoat it. Ow. It's ass. That guy's ass. That guy's mean. What can I say? What more can be said? Wait, why'd I wait? Oh! Damn. I also like it's kind of a simple style for this stage, but I like it. Also, fun fact about these, like, fat Goonie ball things is that they can be placed in literally any stage. They're one of the, I think they're called dynamic sprites, to where they don't need, like, graphics loaded at any time. And so literally every level in this hack could have a Goonie somewhere. And that sounds kind of like a funny thing to do. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but that's an idea for later. I think if you do a long, I think if you do a long jump right there, like a high hold your jump, he won't throw the second ball, and you'll be fine. I'm relearning the things that I that I made up like 2 years ago when I made this level. What? Oh, I got baseballed. I was paying attention to the invisible Goonie that never went invisible before today. Okay. It's one of their many abilities is to turn invisible to confuse predators. Fuck. Also, I think this is one of the first stages where I was like, oh, you can do like these scrolling backgrounds now. That's so cool. And so I have like clouds moving really fast. Or fairly slow. It's like moving at a medium speed. Why'd I do that? I guess it doesn't matter. Ah, dude, I should have gone there. What? I swear the timing's changing on that. It's probably dependent on when you enter the screen. Ow! Fuck! He turned around so fast! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Why'd that guy throw a baseball? He wasn't even on screen! He wasn't even born yet! What's that guy's fucking problem? Alright. Furthest we've ever made it. Don't throw now, bro. Oh, come on. I think I want to do a Charge and Chuck tier list of like the ones that I fucking like and the ones that I hate. And I hate a lot of them. Mostly these ones, because their throw patterns don't make sense to me. God damn, that's so much. I wonder why that guy's throwing to the left. How do you get the moon at the start? I'll show you again, if I die. I'll show you. I'll show you, hang on. Hang on. I got it right at the start, but yeah. Like that. And then it goes, it, you know, just reappears, but, yeah. It's not that tough. I thought it was like way harder when I placed it there. I think I made it easier actually. I think I made it like one tile higher. And I was like, oh yeah, this'll get him. Oh! You wouldn't hit me with a baseball, would you? Oh, we're free. We're free. We've never been freer. We're free on Leon right now, dude. We're free on Leon, dude. Holy shit! Stop throwing baseballs. Oh my god, he threw so many baseballs. He wasn't even on screen and he threw so many baseballs. That sucked so much. I hate that guy. Can we get that guy, like, off stage right now? I got bopped Louie, dude. Some would say I'm a regular Bop Louie. They don't even know the tale of Hebereke. Have you heard the tragedy of Hebereke? It wasn't cool what they did. What? Okay, that was weird. Did I walk in on it wrong or something? Hang on. Okay. Like, huh? That one Goonie just decides to take his sweet ass time sometimes. There we go. Hey, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. It's okay. Why did what? It's being weird. It's being weird, bro. It's another weird bro moment. You wouldn't turn around, would you? If I stay over here, he won't throw as many. Ah, fuck. Making progress though. Fuck! that was a me problem. I did that. That was my fault. Damn. I think each Goonie should have a 5% chance to go extremely slow for no reason. That would make this level fucking impossible. That would make it like a 99% impossible like Mario Maker level where they have like a Magikoopa RNG thing. I remember that before the Mario Maker servers shut down, there was a stage that someone left their Wii, because it was just purely RNG, you didn't actually have to hold a direction or anything. There was someone who just had their Wii U on the level for like a full day trying to get the clear. What? You can jump on that guy. Oh! Fuck that guy. Get him out of here. Don't you follow me. I guess word to the wise, don't jump on that guy, or he'll get mad at you. Ow. Did I finish my thought? Whenever I'm playing something, I never know if I finish my thought or not whenever I talk about things. And then I'll be like editing it or something, and I'll be like, what the fuck was he talking about? That doesn't make any sense. It's over. I've never failed this until now. Alright, I'm gonna give this a couple more attempts because I don't want to be here the entire time. Alright, well, I want to do one big attempt. I don't know what big means in this sense. I guess making it to the middle part there. I saw the goal one time. God. Hey, fuck that guy. We shouldn't even be here. Beating that castle right there, I mean, I will come back and do it, obviously, but you get a cutscene that's like, well, you made it to the sky, now what? And then that's kind of your go-to, go beat the game. Since I believe at that point, unless you just rush to it, which you can, but unless you specifically rush to that castle, you would have gotten 50 exits by now. But here's Cloudy Peak. This is the last level I made for this hack. Looking at it, you might not be able to tell that, because it looks a little, I don't know. It looks like it could have been made a while ago. But this was kind of, oh yeah, I have a bunch of sprites that I haven't used, and so I decided to use them. Here's Biokinton. You guys remember Biokinton? He's a little cloud guy. And he throws birds at Mario in Mario Land. And that's Miss Biokinton. That's an OC I made. Ow. Shit. I pulled from the library of Link's Awakening sprites, and I took the monkey and the chicken, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make a stage with this. Also, the chickens are spinies. I feel like people will know that, but I think it'd be very funny if someone tried to jump on a chicken and it. I like to imagine it like pecks its beak up and hurts the player. Chickens. Chicken. This is not a too hard stage. Just to get very antsy, I think. I think that's my problem with a lot of playing these on stream is I get nervous, and so I kind of like the nervousness builds when I get near the end of a level. And so by the end, I choke right at the end. Leave me alone, chicken. Why'd I walk off like that? You weirdo. Also, don't think you can get these mushrooms. For some reason, these guys always hold mushrooms, but they never give mushrooms, like ever. I don't understand it. Those aren't real mushrooms. What? I got double sprited. That's crazy. Ow. I wonder if you can endlessly achieve that. Yeah, these guys fucking hate giving you mushrooms. They would rather die than give you mushrooms. Also, the Shy Guy collars are random, but the Fly Guy collars are always red. I believe. It's a neat little thing that the Shy Guys like always change color. So it's random every time. It's personalized or whatever. You guys remember that? Ow. I gotta spin on the bird. Ow. I gotta spin on the bird. I don't know why I just got the idea now. I don't think this level needs to be an auto-scroller. I think I just wanted it to be. I don't think it needs to be. Life or death for auto-scroller. I'm putting it in your hands now. Yes, you. Death? Hang on, can I? This is gonna be quick. This is gonna be quick and painless. We're gonna try it. We're gonna test it out. What level number is that? That's 139. Now, bear with me as I can't type the number 1 without using an on-screen keyboard. So let's try this now. Now I have to fast forward. All right, here we are. It's certainly different without it. Like, I have to get used to it. There's the moon. This level gets so much easier without it. Oh! Okay, so a weird thing is that on the Fly Guys, when you spin jump on them, you get a high jump. It's like a, what's it called? It's like a spin drift from Mario 64. But when you spin jump on a normal Shy Guy, you don't get a jump off of them. And so it's kind of, it's a little confusing sometimes. I think Yoshi's Island perfected the Shy Guy. I gotta be honest there. Like, in terms of sprites, in terms of, you know, models, that's a completely different thing. But bird. Fuck. Bird. I know they're chickens, but I call them the birds because I don't know what type of bird Biokinton fires out of itself in Mario Land. Forgive me, it's black and white. Chickens is birds, that's true. God! He got me again. Biokinton. Is there a Mrs. Biokinton? I never decided, actually. Do you guys want to decide real quick if the little Biokinton is like Biokinton's like wife, or like or is it gonna be like Little Miss Biokinton? Do you think it's like his daughter? Biokinton baby? Yeah. All we know is it's a girl because it's blushing. And that, you know. I believe... Heck, didn't you suggest to give it a bow? I would have done that, but it wouldn't have looked right. I would have loved to, but I did try to. Ow. Oh, also, Egg, I removed the Thwomp Chucks. I removed their yucky little mouth, and they look like they're naked. I might try to go back and make it like more stone texture-y instead of just leaving it, you know, bald. Because right now, it genuinely just looks like something got shaved off. Okay, don't fall for the chicken's trick. Okay, they threw left. They threw left. And time. So yeah, you know what? I'm thinking I like that without the auto scroll. I'm thinking I like that. I'm thinking I like that name. Plus, it makes the sting of this next level being an auto scroll less painful. Here's Sky Assassin. He's the Sky Assassin. Fuck. Ow. This is one of the first stages I made for this, and then I remade it. I kept the location the same, but whoops. But I made it this guy instead. He's a sumo chuck. And I added these flame pokey head guys. I didn't make them footballs, but I made them pokey heads because I thought that was fun. Ow. This is more Super Bonk music. The last time we had a Super Bonk song was the very first level. Also, the moon's over there. I don't know if you saw it. It's a pretty well hidden moon. I'll try to show it when we get there. It's right here. Gotta do that for it. Fuck. This level used to have just a pitch-and chuck who would follow you, and while I really liked the idea of that, just a guy who's like, you know, chasing you, hunting you, it kind of loses its you know, effect after, you know, you play it a couple times, because goddamn, those football pokies fucking love to follow you. I think it's because of all the slopes, but yeah. But it kind of didn't look right whenever you could walk to the left, and it'd like back off. And it's like it wants to keep its distance. It didn't feel right. And then I found this guy, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah. And there was a level I was going to make that was like a guy raining the lightning stuff on you. And so I just figured to get rid of that because I didn't really like it all that much. Ow. And I used this guy instead. So it's kind of both of those levels combined, and I like the end result. That guy loved bouncing so much, it was his favorite activity. That guy loves flaming on. Flame on. Shit. I wish 8-Ball was here. 8-Ball would love flame on. Ow. God damn it. I gotta stop spinning. Because even if I spin on the flame pokies, it's going to hurt me. I just love to spin jump so much. Whoa! Easy there! Whoa! I'm just not used to normal jumping. Oh my god. I'm so not used to normal jumping. I love spin jumping so much. Oh! Another thing about the Sky Assassin like name is that a lot of my names, like Danger Beach and stuff, they have like a me energy to them. I don't know if that's like narcissistic or anything to say, but you can kind of tell when I name something, or at least around the time when I made these levels, you could tell, because I've kind of branched out a little bit. But a lot of my stages would be like stuff like this. Whoa. Why are you bouncing that way, dude? Why are you bouncing that way? Oh, he littered the entire area. You could not move an inch in that direction. Oh! Stop. Oh, and I think the previous iteration of this with the pitch and chuck, you could just walk to the left and push him off the cliff. And he would die. And so you wouldn't have to deal with anything. Oh my god. Why? Slope. What? There wasn't even a lightning bolt there. I didn't see a lightning bolt. What? Slippery. Why did I jump? I wanted it to hit me. I think in my heart of hearts I was like, oh, I want this pokey head. I'm paying attention to everything other than the lightning bolt guy, the main antagonist of the stage, and I'm like, no, you're more of a appetizer, I think. But a lot of people often eat appetizers and fill up on appetizers before they get the main course is the thing. So maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the lesson we should all learn. Is that sometimes appetizers are just fucking good. You ever had a mozzarella stick? Dude, calm down. I don't know why I can't do simple platforming today. It's like I've been cursed whenever I stream that I have to make this look as bad as possible. And I'm not being like mean to my hack. I'm being mean to my playing, my gameplay. Because I know this hack is good. I would not be streaming it here today if I wasn't, you know, proud of it. Stop! That guy bounces so high! The thing about the footballs that a lot of people don't know, I mean anyone accustomed to Mario World would know, but a lot of people don't know, is that the footballs have 3 different heights of which they can bounce, and it's entirely random what they'll do. You do not know what they will do until they do it. So you kind of have to bear with that. God damn it, I fucking hate this guy. Who invited this guy? Oh. So yeah, the footballs can do a very low bounce. It can do a very high bounce. It can do a medium bounce. Which is why we're getting different results with the fire guys. Like that! It always loves to go high. The high is like the worst thing it can do because it puts a fire on the ground and it puts itself in the air. So the only place you can go is like directly middle, and nobody ever goes direct middle. And that, he almost got me there. What? They're all bouncing so high today. And time. Don't. Bah. Alright. Couple more tries. We got a whole world to explore here. We got a whole world to explore. Dude. This guy's so mean. I genuinely do not recall ever having that much trouble on so many of these stages. It has to be like I'm streaming it, and so I must be bad at it. And I'm calm. I'm having a good time and everything. It's not like, oh, I'm angry. I'm so pissed. Why is this? You know? It's like an unconscious nervousness I feel that I can only think I have. God damn it. Because I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying playing this even if I'm losing. But it's like how am I losing so much, you know? Like, I think I should be studied in a lab. Like, I want some like someone should scan my brain while I'm playing this, and it's like, yeah, there's a 40% decrease in skill here. That guy's mean. That guy's so mean. He loves so much to go big bounce whenever I'm in the room. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go big bounce. Bro's not gonna fucking expect a thing. Okay. Alright, one more. One more. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when I die. It's one more. And you know what that means? That means at least 5 more. Whoa. I almost lost there. Yoy! Fuck. Okay. Alright, consider it done. What do we got next? Sentient airplane. Now this one, I haven't practiced in a while. I haven't practiced this in a while. So this might take me a while. Now, Mark, if you're still here, I don't know what your genuine, opinion on this stage was. I only remember the GIF you sent, and I love that GIF. But you get to see my route through this stage. Whoa, I went too low. Don't go that way. Oh, this is more Super Bonk music, I'm pretty sure. This is the game. This is a game over music when you lose in Super Bonk. Fuck. Wow. I'm having a rough time with a lot of these stages. And it's so weird because I've done these stages on stream before. Maybe it's like I've become more of a quote-unquote streamer since I last showed these. And so it's like, you know, I'm trying to entertain as well as show off my hack that I'm proud of. And so the two wolves inside me are The streamer curse, yeah. But it's also like the am I being funny? Am I being entertaining? In which I never used to care about that. Like, I'm surrounded by my friends. Why should I care if I'm funny? They know who I am. They know what I am. Ow. Okay, what the fuck? I'm going crazo. I'm going crazo mode. Like, I do not usually jump onto every one of these. I'm going nuts. What the fuck? It's not my controller, it's me. Something's wrong with me. I need my brain checked. It's like, I don't even know who I am. Like, I don't ever jump through this. I always ride the beetle through it. I always do this. Okay, that was weird. There's a strangeness in the air. What if my keyboard's like acting up and it's pressing buttons for me? And this entire like playthrough of this has been jeopardized by the keyboard. Can we say that's what happened? Because you guys know I have keyboard issues. Fuck. I love this part where you just drill him into the ground. Is he there? No! I drilled him too far into the ground. I was gonna say too hard, and that's... No, we can't say that. But this is also a very early level that I made. And I remember spending a long time on it. Oh, why? Yes, good time. Yes. Yes. Sentient airplane. Yes. More parabeetles, please. He almost got me. That was crazy. Give that man a raise. I mean, he's probably dead now, but like, come on. There we go. There we go. Why did I not hold left? Am I okay? Is the player okay? This is a question we've been asking for 24 years. Ow. Hang on, I'm locked in. Okay, hang on, I'm locking in. Currently in the process of locking in. Oh, now I'm locked in. It's that simple. Just gotta wait for it. Oh wait, something wasn't properly locked in. Now we're good. Hang on, I see a buckle that's not properly locked. Hang on. Gotta lock it. Hang on. In the process. Okay, it's locked. We're good. I'm searching the room. I'm searching the room for more things that need to be locked. Holy shit, that's scary. Okay, here's the Beatles' girlfriend. They're not on good terms though, so we're not gonna interact. And time. Now, fun fact, I used to not have a checkpoint in this next room, so if you walked off, you would just die. Thankfully, I'm a good person now. And that's that. I love that stage. It's really hard, but I love that stage. And now, we're doing Flying Treadmill. This stage takes some getting used to, but the gimmick... I haven't talked about gimmicks in a while. Let's talk about gimmicks. This one is the flying platform that a Hammer Brother rides, but it's going... Typically, it goes side to side, but since it's locked to your position, it's trying to go side to side, and so if you run against it, it's kind of like you're riding a treadmill. And so this was deemed the Flying Treadmill. That's the history lesson. And for some of these jumps, you need to attain sprint speed. And to do that, you must run on the treadmill. Like that. I do really like this stage. Ah! I love a sky theme. You know I do. That's why this submap has most of the levels. I don't think you need to... You only need to do the gain speed thing like maybe 2 or 3 jumps. Other ones you can just kind of jump over. There's the moon. That's an easy one. Wanted to give the player something fun. Ah! Oh, damn Spiny. You no good Koopa. And then Koopa's like, yeah! Call me that again! He's a fucking weirdo. He'd take that as a compliment too. Never mind. Don't call that guy a weirdo. Don't call that guy any bad thing, because he'll be into it. Damn it. I wonder if the Super Show's still on YouTube for free. It's kind of like that's kind of like a sacred rule not to bring up if something is free on YouTube, just because you don't know who's listening. But you know, we're all friends here. I think you know, it can be talked about. Used to just sleep with the Mario Super Show on YouTube. It was very good. Well, I don't say it's very good, but it's a comforting show. Oh, there. Get that, Spiny. It matters that you get sprint speed, but it also matters if the platform is high enough up to where you know, because every height matters. You don't wanna lose there. Ooh, that was the end. That was the end too. I know that was. I couldn't see another jump in sight. That had to have been the end. I wonder how quickly this level could be beaten. Because if you somehow, I don't even know how you would manage to keep your sprint speed the entire way. Ow. I forget. I think this is Hal's hole-in-one golf. You know, wild that I know these things, but I only know them because, I don't know, hours of listening to them. Oh! He even wall clipped. He gave me time to get out of there. Ow. Oh my god, we're 2 hours in. Holy shit. Hope you guys got nowhere to be. Ow. There are only, like... There's less than 20 exits left. So I think we have like 73? Hey! Stop that. Stop. Stop. Oh my god. So nerve-wracking. There it is. Oh no, there's one more. Okay. There it is. Get in there. Whew. Okay. Gotta take a drink to that. I'm gonna leave the cap off. Oh shit, Miku Star Hell. I get to explain this one. Okay, so this one is based on another hack that I made for a buddy, where it was a precision hack, and you had to. There was just a bunch of these, like, I forget what the actual character is, but it was a costume in Mario Maker 1, that you could play as. And I always loved them, and I'm like, it's Miku, and I knew it wasn't Miku, but I think it was a joke that I had with said friend. And so I made a hack with them as the antagonist, and I wanted to reference that. And if you touch her, she explodes into stars. It's a very star-filled level. And there's a funny little thing you can do here. It's a pretty quick, easy level. But I want to show what happens if you do a certain trick. Hang on. Let's make sure to save. So if you just, bait her into going over here and then jump, she'll explode and you'll, be fine. And you can just play the level normally. Typically, I would try to find a way around that, but the level is, not entirely based around her, so I don't really view it as an issue. If someone wants to do that, they can go ahead and do that. It's the burger level! Real ones will already know about this stage. I love this stage. This is one of my most beautiful stages. And also it's funny. So down here is a little log. I think it's from Yoshi's Island. It looks like Yoshi's Island art style. That will flip you, like, up very high. And, you know, you're like a burger. You're like a burger. And you can, you know, hold against it. You can kind of platform normally in this stage, or you can use this platform. I think if I just hold normal jump. Oh, or you can get dead. Every now and then, you know, if one is cooking a burger, sometimes you'll fuck up. Not everybody has a good track record in flipping burger. So, you know, it's okay. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. But you can kind of style on the stage, to be honest. Also, whoops. Later in the stage, you'll come across a certain individual that, you know, I won't even mention what it looks like or what it is. If you see it, be sure to let me know. It's like Bigfoot in a matter of speaking. I can't get up that high. I used to have a trick to get up very high, but now I don't. Whoop. What? What happened there? Did I hit the side of it or something? Jump! I wish I had an input display so you could tell when I hit my own buttons. Oh, I think I ride that up. I'm just trying to remember my route from, I don't know, 2 years ago when I made this. You can kind of gauge when I made this based on a certain other thing. God damn. It's like, I used to be so good at things. Hang on. Oh, god damn it. I didn't get to spin. At least the music's good. Oh! This is just something you guys will have to play on your own, so you can formulate an opinion on if the level's good or if you're just playing bad, because I believe I'm just playing bad. Because I like a lot of these levels, and I'm really sorry, I'm not doing a great job of showing them off. Okay. I want to cut back to like an older stream VOD where I played this level and I beat it like first or second try. Like, you can kind of see the different person that I've become from it. I think you can just hold. Yeah, that's awesome. Did you see the thing, by the way? Did you see the little thing? Nobody mentioned it, so I don't know. Alright. Next. Cement Man 2 with a Vengeance. I like this. So, in the lore, after you beat Cement Man, who knows, maybe... You know, you did destroy the castle, so maybe you fucking blew him up inside, when he was inside of it. I don't know. You're kind of a criminal. Cement Man goes to heaven. And he's enacted, you know, revenge. Which I don't know if angels, you know, believe in revenge, but, you know. If somebody blew up my fucking castle, I'd be a little pissed. I beat that level so quick. But this is kind of the opposite version of the this stage, Flying Treadmill, because it goes vertical instead of horizontal. Anyways, let's play Debris. This is a hard one. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is a pretty hard stage. It used to be way harder. Can I do the thing? Did I remove the thing? Yeah, check that out. Hang on, let me just... Who knows how you get over there? I don't even know if you can get over there anymore. I'm just going to leave it as like a little mystery. So, you're attached to this balloon, and you can hold Y to like go faster, or X, if you want, if you so choose to hold X. But this used to be a level called 3 Blind Mice, and it would be a level that would end upon 3 Mousers blowing themselves up. Oh, there's the moon, by the way. So it was on a timer, but for some weird reason, literally no good reason at all, they started blowing each other up like way faster than they were supposed to. Unexplainable. I didn't make any level changes. I didn't even look at this level. I didn't even touch the level until I was doing a playthrough of it. And they killed each other way faster, and the level just could not be completed. And so I had to remove them, and it was so sad because I love Mauser. You know how much I love Mauser. I should. So now it's just a kind of precision. And it's a new kind of auto-scroller. And this level's so strange because the clouds in the background are layer 3, and all of these wood, you know, all of these wood pillars and munchers and everything are on layer 2. And I have it set to where layer 2 scrolls, like the background. Layer 2 is typically the background layer, and it scrolls with the... It scrolls like... I don't know what speed. But it's technically moving up with Mario, but at a slower rate than the balloons are carrying him up. So it looks like to Mario that they're going down, but they're actually going up with him. I know it's very strange, but, you know. just deal with, deal with my babbling. Anyways, that's the end. That's where it would end if the mice died. And I wonder where all the mice went. Oh, hey, Mario. It's awesome. I miss Mauser. I'm missing Mauser like a bitch. Anyways, time for one of my favorite levels in this entire fucking thing. This is Whimsy. Thwimp plus magic equals well. So this is what happens when you mix a Thwimp with magic. You get Whimsy. Luckily, Mario has some magic of his own. You're not entirely powerless against this figure, this entity. Mario will get a mushroom like every 5 seconds. And so you can kind of combat it. But this is kind of, this is kind of one of the more insane ideas I found that I came up with. But it's also one of the, in my opinion, most beautiful stages I've made. And it's very simple. That was crazy. So yeah, you can get a, if you're above and you land on him when he, teleports onto you, you can get a spin jump off him. And I just got a spin jump into a muncher and died. Don't kill me. Oh. So I want to actually frame by frame this. So you can see him, he's over there. 1 frame later, he's over there. 1 frame later, he's there. 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 There. So he just fucking like is everywhere, and it's impossible to predict him. This is chaos, and I love it. I made sure not to like overdo it. This is the only obstacle, but he's every obstacle. He is the obstacle. And I'm sucking at it. Typically, I just kind of try to jump around, but he's clipping me a lot. He's clipping me out of context. He's getting me. But he exists everywhere and nowhere at the same time. It's an interesting idea. I'm getting a lot of spin jumps on him. Give me a Thwimp with everything. Give me a Thwimp with the beauty of the stars. Fun fact, if you stand here, he can't hurt you. Or maybe I think it's down here actually. Is if you stand down here, he can't hurt you. For some reason, it just can't go down below 2. And also, this is how it works. I chose to explain the gimmick in this room just for anyone who wants to make a similar kind of thing. Is since this is all layer 2, Magikoopa won't land on layer 2 unless permitted to. And so if there's no layer 1 blocks, foreground blocks, he just will never land, and he will try to teleport across the screen looking for a piece of foreground. And with the Thwimp stacked on top of him, the Thwimp will go fucking crazy. And so that's one tiny little gimmick that can make a level fucking insane. Anyways, here's another one of my favorite stages, and this one's just cool platforming. I'll see you, Citrus. Hope you had fun. Whoops. And also last stream, I promised, or I didn't promise, but I played this song as the intro music, and I said, oh yeah, we'll make it here later. And I guess technically we did, because we saw it as like a preview in that one forest stage. But we did in fact not make it to the stage last time. But anyways, the gimmick of this stage is that all of these platforms are incredibly crowded by these flower men, these piranha plant flower men. Anyways, it's a very short stage, but I enjoyed it a lot. You have to do this when it's going to the right, so you don't fall off. I love that stage so much. Did I do that? I did that second try. It's awesome. I love that. What's another stage? When pigs fly, or float, or something. Egg, it's your level. Well, you didn't make the level, but you made these pigs, and I love them. Bang, bang. So this is like, you know, that's a floating pig. That's also another floating pig. That's another floating pig. And this is kind of, that piranha plant one's kind of in the something territory. Like, we don't know what he's doing. All we know is he's, you know, midair. Also, this is the only stage to have this, like, one screen thing. I always liked it, but I never really understood how to use it to its fullest extent, so we just have one here. Damn. I think this has to be more Kirby music, right? What song is this? This feels like Dreamland 3, but it might be like certain samples that are making me feel that way. Okay, time for one of the hardest parts of this, and it's purely because sometimes, yep. Sometimes they're just not lined up for it, and that's okay. They're allowed to do whatever they want. They own this realm. This castle, it's theirs. Oh! They just kind of love being here. This is one of the hardest things. Just because you have to time it, and you know how I love timing things, and how I'm very good at timing things, and totally not the worst at timing things. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, back to this. This is the final obstacle. Well, second to final. There we go. And then this one, you purely just have to land on him. But if you want that moon... I got so fucked there. Oh my god. I got the moon, though. Whoa! Oh, okay, I went too early. I would have died regardless. Ow. Ow. I do think the little like wobble that the sprite stacks do gets in the way sometimes. I do like it because it's like, oh, it's like Mario Maker. It's like the sprite stacks in Mario Maker. It's cute, but it does like make their hitbox different. I'm almost certain. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But I've noticed some inconsistency in some jumps sometimes. No! you gotta get it a little later than that. A little bit later. I think I got robbed right at the end. Believe it or not, the moon used to be really hard to get, and then my heart grew 3 sizes. Why'd I take the pig? I'm taking him with me. Are there pigs in Mario? Like, ever? I can't recall a single time. There's the 3 pigs in, whoops. There's the 3 pigs in Wario, in Mario Land 2. They're one of Wario's, like, goons. T2ID? Oh, yeah! These are kind of little oinks. How easily forgotten. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little oinks. Oh, damn. 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 I should play Paper Mario again on stream for an entire month again. It was not an entire month, but I had a lot of... I love that game. Oh, god damn. Why can I not get past this anymore? It's because I'm not committing to the full jump. You can see me like turning every now and then, like that, when I should just be committing to the jump. Also, oh my god, I was holding my finger against the trigger, and I could feel it like digging into my fingy. It hurt. I gotta hold this a different way. Once we get to Yoshi's Island clouds. Stop! Why is it killing him every time? You gotta stop doing that, bro. You weren't doing that at all until I got robbed. And now you're like, oh, he knows what he knows what despair is. Let's kick him. Whoa, there we go. What? Cool. Anyways. Alright, time for this final one. There's second to final one. And now for the final one. So how many hogs did you count? Because it's about to get very hard to count them. It's awesome. We have 2 more. Let's do this one. Jumpman to the skies. Yeah. This be a level. I never got good at this one on controller. I was pretty good at it on keyboard, and then when I had to relearn it on controller, I was like, ugh. So you have you have 5 air jumps you can do before you're tired. You are the jump man. But there's a checkpoint here. There wasn't always. But there is now. And also the moon is up here. You can just do that. You can also drop down here. I never do until today, but, you know, we're here, we're having fun. It's actually a fairly forgiving level. Fun fact, if you use your remaining air jumps there to jump more, you can hit the muncher and die. That's an on you thing, but you know. I'm going to attempt this next level. This is a really hard level. I don't know if we're beating this one. This is the level that I haven't beaten legitimately. I've come very, very close. But every time it's like, well, I gotta be going. I gotta be doing something else with my time. That is Mega Smilex, yes. He had to make an appearance. I mean, that's one of my 5 jokes, you know? Also, I got pretty far. This level is called Mega Smilex Skyway because we're in the sky. It's a little twist on an old classic. Notice how I made it very far in my first attempt, and then my heart started racing. I'm like, dude, what if I beat it first try after saying it was so hard? I guess technically you could spin on these fireballs over and over if you want. I'm only gonna give this a couple attempts, and I genuinely mean that, because I don't view this as a stage I want to spend like another hour on. That's for part 4, when we do part 4, which is the cleanup. In fact, this will be my last attempt. Also, I like that the shell comes in and kills those other plants. Oh, whoops. Alright, so that's the Sky World. There's 3 levels I haven't beaten here, but, you know, we'll get to them eventually. Then you come down here. Are there other stages I haven't done? I can't think of any. Because we've done everything here. So I think we just go to the end. So let's do that. Because we beat Floating Stones, yep. Alright. 78 exits. We almost have enough for the special world, and we will after we beat this. So let's do it. Why is that there? Why is that there? That should not be there. But oh well. Was that there last time I showed this off? I might have done that for like testing. That's strange. Ah well. So now we're accepted by the pipe. And that hand looks familiar. So this is just a nice little thing. There's some headless chucks though, but those aren't very nice. If I'm being honest, they're not. You know, I wouldn't say they're very good. There's a moon here. Let me go in here. There's a small little Intermission. Seems the power is lost from the pipe. There's no going back that way. Luckily, this cannon can shoot us straight past the city's gate. See you on the other side, Mario. Alright. Cannon ready. Target confirmed. Freak City. Dead ahead. Welcome. This is it. So, this final world, you have to beat all of the levels. It is non-negotiable. This will return you to the main world, the mainland. But this is a gauntlet of sorts. And this is a flock of freakles. So you have infinite jumps here, as indicated by this graffiti. So this is a freakle. This is a fucking blasphemous creature. And you must survive for a minute in a steel cage match. Luckily, their hitboxes are quite small, but they do shoot the occasional little bolt at you. I would say, oh yeah, there's also a little graffiti of a moon down here, which I always thought was cute. These are manufactured. These are like the what are they called in Mario RPG? The weapon factory versions. I always liked those guys. How they were like made and they were gray. And they clearly weren't living things. I almost beat that first try. They're called like machine made, I think. And I always liked those because it was like, damn, Smithy's pulling out all the stops, like making new guys instantly. Like you're not even supposed to be fighting these guys yet. And I kind of like that. And that's kind of what these guys are. They were just made in like in kind of not desperation, but kind of you weren't meant to be fighting them yet, but they're here. It's like they broke out or they've been sent out because you're advancing too quickly, maybe. I'm kind of making my own lore up. But that's the thing, is I'm the person making this, so anything I say can be real. Also, this is Momodora music. We heard another Momodora song earlier. It might have been the first stream? It might have been the second one, I don't know. But this is the second time we've heard Momodora music. I really love Momodora. And then it's nice. It's good. Cool. That's what it says. Alright. So we have 80 exits. We can do the special thing now. But I don't really want to do that yet. I think I'll save that for later. Let's do Koopa's Road. A genuinely difficult stage. What was this one? That was 4. I would say that's more of a 3. Koopa's Road, on the other hand, can get really hard. Wish me luck. So, I'm gonna try to go quick so that I can actually beat the stage, but you can kind of see what the gimmick is. Fucking Koopa does not like the Chucks. They kind of, you know, are around together, but Koopa fucking hates the Chucks. And so he throws, like, their skulls. And it's kind of badass, I'll be honest. Also, this level looks fucking amazing with a filter on. I don't have any filters on SNES, SNES and NX. But I'd be lying if I didn't want one right now. Oh, damn. Also, there's no checkpoint in this stage, because it would be impossible to have a checkpoint in this stage. What you're supposed to do, or, you know, what you can do, you're not supposed to do anything. But you can jump off these guys to jump over Koopa. And the reason I call them Koopa and not Bowser is because there's a lot of them. The only Bowser is at the end, because that's how it always is. Also, he spawns in chucks. And just a very strange thing. Some of them will be orange, some of them will be blue. Their palettes are... I've tried to science guy this out, but their palettes are like based on memory. It's like the first thing that the game can see when the level loads. So the reason they're blue is because they're taking Mario's like shirt, or not shirt, his like overalls palette, and so that's why they're blue. And the orange ones are because there are orange chucks, and so he'll spawn in orange ones whenever, you know, the target shifts to the orange ones. And it's so strange. Sometimes there will be a black one because it's taking the palette of the wind sprite here. And sometimes you'll get one that's purple, which is the like lava things that spawn in here. And it's so weird. It's so weird. And I love it. It's just unexplainable for someone like me, but I'm so curious about it. I would love if someone smarter than me explained it. Whew. Oh, there's more Outcast music? You know how I love Outcast music? My favorite. Come on, spawn in a walking guy. There you go, buddy. Whoa, there's the moon. Fun fact, it's fake lava there. You can trust me, though. I wonder how much of this playthrough has just been me singing over the music. If that's something that you don't like, I apologize. But that's just something that I do. And that's something that's never gonna stop. If I hear a good song, I'm singing to it. You can't change me. I used to have a route where I'd only use spin jumps, but then I learned that using like normal jumps could be like very good. Spawn in a running guy. There you go, buddy. Oh, he still got me. Oh, fuck. Oh. Do I attempt my spin jump strat? Yes. Oh, okay. You want to run off there. Wow. Well, I meant to get a big bounce off of that, but I did not get a big bounce off of that, in fact. Turns out the strat change has not been all that good for me so far. There we go. If I were to put a checkpoint, it'd be right there. But it doesn't work right if I have a checkpoint. Oh, that was mean. That was a mean chuck. Oh, that guy bounces. What's up with that guy? What's his problem? Oh. Okay, I did kind of just stand there. I always expect that guy to run at me, but it never happens. It always bounces. Because his, like, spawn memory also changes to that of the last chuck you saw. And so if you saw a bouncing one last, it will turn into a bouncing one. But the time when his... when his, like, you know, spawning happens, sometimes his memory just won't change in time and he'll spawn in a different guy. It genuinely makes no sense, but I love that it's basically random. No, okay. I'd love to see a video of, like, sprinting through this stage. Corn dog today? I'm happy for you. I didn't realize today was now Thursday. Holy shit. This week's kind of blowing by. Whoa. Yeah, so he's a bouncing chuck now instead of just a clapping chuck, which is why he's been, like, a thorn in my side lately. This is the final one. Spawn the running one. Boom! That was good. Love that. I'll sip to that. Also while that was there. Okay, so now we have perfect wings, and you can see Mario has little flappies. So wish me luck. Fuck. Alright. Fuck. Okay, try again. I have beaten this one legitimately multiple times, so. Just gotta get warmed up. Ah, fuck. Didn't expect it from over there. Fuck. Man, I'm not doing great. Anyways. Fuck. Okay. Oh my god. A perfect representation of how my brain's going right now is whenever I am not streaming this, I'm in like zen during this level. I was doing good. Dude. What? Some of them just change course immediately and the others don't. Okay, that one just that one spawned in on me. Oh my god. You have no idea how much it hurts me to have this song just be broken by the default Mario World, like, death noise. I hate that damn death noise. Okay. Oh, fuck. Why? Okay. Oh, come on, man. Why? I swear, and I know it's gonna sound like a fucking complaint, like joke, it's gonna sound like a John, but I feel like I'm dropping inputs. That one was my fault. I'll admit to that one. Like, it feels like sometimes my controller has incurred the same issues my keyboard has, which my keyboard is not a USB keyboard, it is built into the thing. It's like it has absorbed the sometimes this button will not work, sometimes it will work when you don't want it to. Like sometimes it'll just hold down the button. And it's kind of the worst time for it to happen. You know. We get to hear this go YouTube poop now. I'm not dealing with it. I know it was sooner or later before someone suggested I did it anyways. Because I don't think you guys want to be here all day. Moon! Nice. What do you say? What do you say here? Let's get out of here. There was so much with that level that I feel would not have happened had I not been streaming this. Anyways, here's Badass. Here's a level I really like. This level's called Badass because Egg said it'd be a funny name. Also, this level cannot have instant retry, like, at all, because it will, like, crash the game. It's an interesting, little thing. You are right, but you said to make a level called Badass before I ever made this level. I had to make a badass level. That was the law. So when I die, it is the slowest, most vanilla retry ever. Even having a prompt to retry would crash the game for whatever reason. Okay. I feel like I'm playing my very first ROM hack. I don't know why. I used to ball so hard. Also, I love the idea of this stage. Their bullet blasters don't work, so they're taking the bullets out of the bullet blasters and throwing the bullets. It's like it's like I always imagined someone strong enough to like hold a bullet in their hand and like shoot it out with their fingers, like squeeze it between their fingers and shoot it out. I think that'd be so fucking funny and cool. Also, this is Castillo. That's what the aperture turrets do. That is true, but that's automated. That's not like a guy with their fingies, you know? I guess, what? Josuke does that. Days without bringing up JoJo counter. Set to 0. Surprisingly was pretty high. I don't talk about it as much as I used to. Also, occasionally these guys will throw a diagonal homing bullet. So that it can be useful. It can be useful sometimes, but it can also be not good. Oh my god, you just ran off, dude. I really feel like I'm playing a game for the first time. It's so strange. It's such a strange... Because I've played these levels 1,000 times. I've played them over and over. I've you know? I do think I should, like, go get my head checked. I don't think it's anything serious, obviously, but I do think it's like, wow, what is going on with me? Stop those guys. I added a block there recently, because that was a pretty difficult thing, and relying on the diagonal bullets was not really a thing I wanted to do. Fuck. Because since they're random, I didn't want to force it. And so it's like, oh, you have to wait for random RNG to give you a diagonal bullet, and sometimes it just would literally never happen, so. For this guy, you can do that. The bouncer. But here's the bouncer. I like that every stage in this world has some lightning stuff going on. I really like the lightning stuff. Whoa, that was a homing one. That was scary. Oh man. We only have 1, 2, 3 stages left. Wink. There's more than that, obviously. Like the stages we haven't beaten yet. Okay, calm down. Any stupid death, I'm going to rewind. Anything that, like, you know, anything that seems fair, I'll rewind, or not. I'll accept as my own fault. But like that was silly. Come on. Also, if you look closely, you'll see bullet bills buried in the ground. Those are like the duds. And then Homer does the face. Come on now. I would not be missing these if something wasn't going on in my brainular region. Then you get a face up one here, look. I like these. Okay, there's the orb, and there's the moon. It's awesome. I love it. That's one of my favorite stages. I know I've said that like 1,000 times, but I like a lot of stages in this game. Dilemma. Some know this stage, others don't. The ones that do know, be quiet. Oh. Well, there's the orb, but there's a block in the way. It seems I have to jump to get across this block. But if I jump, my data will be reset. What am I to do? Maybe a spin jump will work. Oh. Well, I guess we gotta restart. There's the moon. Just a little joke right before the end. Anyways.
This is it, Luigi. Remember, where there's smoke.
Been waiting for that. Anyways, here we are. It's the Freak of Freaks. And look, it's another one of those machine-made. And we got the city in the background. And the wind is calling. Your quest ends here, plumber. There he is. It's 4 hits to kill. Ah, nope. There we go. And then he flies away. You've done well, Mario. You should join me. Together, we can expand this city into an empire. I'm here to save you, Mario. Let's get out of here. Alright. You're making a big mistake, Mario. Do not ascend. Mario, you're too late. This power is all mine. Fuck. He's right in the way. Fuck. That one came out so late. Fuck! He like always knows where I'm gonna be. He's a true freak among freaks. Mm. Okay. I need that mushroom. Fuck. Oh my god. Also, here's the moon. What's this say? Final advice. Hold out your hand to be rewarded in the final trial. I cannot let you near her. This power belongs to me. I am everlasting. I will put you down for the sake of my empire. Alright, so what that text box is referring to is if you hold the run button, aka the grab button, an object will appear in your hands after enough time. And you throw it at him. And time. You did it. You saved me. We can both go home now. Oh no, this place is gonna blow. Let's get out of here. There you go. I did not expect to struggle as much as I did on this. With the tyrant Lord Chuck's plan foiled once and for all, the island began to shake. The so-called freaks disband and continue their lives without a lord to rule them. The pipes, without a reason to exist, retreat back into the ground, and those who entered through them return to their worlds. Mario and Wawa return to the village one last time before they return to their worlds. The enclosed instruction book. Like giving myself a medal here. So now we get to see what those rocks were for that we picked up. They were diamonds. They were jewels the whole time. Oh, very silly. So, regardless of my, being bad at the game, what did you guys think? I am very proud of this. There's, of course, some things I'd do differently. There's, of course, some things that other people may not enjoy as much as I enjoy. But the thing is, I've done it. I've finished Freak City. And here's to that. It's weird. It's weird to hear. It's weird to say. Because before 2 years ago, I never really looked at this like it could be a, good hack. I always just thought of it as a joke. But then I started actually making things that I was proud of and stuff that made me laugh, you know, have a little spice in there. But it was just, you know, prior to Ball Maniac, really was just jokes for one guy who probably wasn't even gonna play it. But then it became something like this, and I'm happy that it became something like this. I love that Mecha Koopas get their own screen here. They did not contribute anything to this. Also, look at Wendy. They're like the only different one that's awesome. Hell yeah. So this is one of those little, you gotta sit on the screen forever. It's a Super Nintendo game, so it kind of, you know. But let's do this. How many exits we got? We have, whoops, 85 exits. We're missing 6. Meow. There you go. Glad that key still works. Can I get Wawa's opinion? There you go. Good morning, everybody. So, which stages are we missing? I'm going to go around and make a list. So, this level obviously does not count as a exit since it makes the credits happen. So let's go over this way and take the pipe. It's good to hear this music again. So, what levels have we not beaten? I know Accelerating Sky, Oil Panic are 2. I know the final stage you get for 80 exits is 1, so that's 3. Have I never done this stage? Oh fuck, I guess we'll wait to do that one. Hang on, I'm gonna write that down. I guess I never did Gilded Fortress. I just never saw it. What's another stage? Probably the mountain. The mountains have one, I think. What am I missing here? Oh, 2 here. That would be Mega Smilex Skyway and Sky Assassin? I guess I never beat Sky Assassin. And then the final stage, which I'm not going to say the name of. Alright, so that's 6. So I guess join me next time for the bonus stream where I will be beating 5 stages. Who knows? Oh, and wait a minute. Wait a minute. We never beat Goon Squad. So that would be 7 stages. Right? Hang on. Get Fortress. Accelerating Sky. Oil Panic. Skyway. Sky Assassin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So are there 92 exits? I wonder what made the number go up. I mean, I guess we'll see when I do it, if there's 91 or 92. Huh. But anyways, yeah. Fuck. Sorry. That just came as a revelation to me. Anyways, thank you. Let me head over to this screen. Thank you for joining me on this. It feels very, very nice to be able to show this. Those two stages, the Freak of Freaks and the finale stages, I've never shown anyone ever. That was a that was a first time stream only thing. I really like them. There may be some tweaking on the finale level, just to make sure things, aren't as annoying, because I don't really want the player to get annoyed on the final stage. But it could have just been me playing bad. Anyways, whatever. Those two, I'm really happy with, and I'm glad they're like the final level. Um, but I hope you had fun. Next stream, what's today's Thursday? Technically, it was Wednesday. So I may stream Saturday? Maybe Friday? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But it will most likely be the bonus of this. So if that doesn't really seem like your thing, then don't worry about it. Although it will have the, final secret level, that I also haven't shown ever. So maybe you'll want to stick around for that. But either way, I'll let you know whenever that's going to happen. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later.